Hello and a warm welcome to The Mind, Body, Holistic. Recently, I came across this metaphor by Dr. Russ Harris, who is an ACT proponent, and it really resonated with me, so I wanted to share in this video. I don't know if you can relate, but I used to really believe, and still do sometimes, that if I don't push myself with harsh words, if I don't have this really strong, nasty inner critic, that I won't improve and I won't be able to create a better life. I'm not sure if that resonates with you, but if it does, please listen on. One way we can understand this habit of beating ourselves up, or other people, through the carrot and stick metaphor. We can imagine that if we had to go to the market every single day and we had to walk a long distance and we needed to use a donkey, we would have to think about how to keep the donkey motivated to do the distance. So we can start by asking ourselves, would we offer a carrot or use a stick? The carrot is some nice reward, while hitting them with a stick is a punishment. We can argue that both of these methods will get the donkey moving. The stick, the force of coercion, may quickly get the donkey to stay on the road and to keep it moving. But we can also imagine that over time, the donkey is going to get battered, bruised, it's going to feel disheartened, and probably become utterly miserable. On the other hand, if we think about offering the donkey a carrot, they're going to remain willfully cooperative, fulfilled, and healthy. So, how does this apply to our life? If we think about the carrot and the stick as metaphors for how we treat ourselves and others, we may realise we've become a little bit too accustomed to the stick. The self-criticism, judgment, blaming, shaming, harsh words, punishment. And we may believe that we have to do those things, otherwise people and ourselves are not going to act in the way that we want them to. But what is the long-term cost? Relying on criticism may get things done, but it can also lead to stress, unhappiness, and even depression. And when we use this approach in relationships, it can damage trust and connection. So this is why it's worth experimenting with a different approach, more carrots. And in human terms, these carrots can be things like compassion, calmness, respect, curiosity, empathy, and positive regard. A simple example of this may be thanking ourselves or others when they act in alignment with our values, acknowledging their good intentions, and giving grace when mistakes are made. And I know as well as anyone that it's natural to feel resistance when we shift away from this criticism. There may be a fear that by pointing out flaws, ours and other people's, that things won't improve. But if your core values include connection, love, and closeness, then bringing awareness to this habit can be a powerful step towards change. And just bear in mind, this is not about perfection. The science suggests that a ratio of 5:1 positive to negative interactions is the most beneficial. So please remember to give yourself grace as you learn this new way of being. And finally, when we think about this harsh self-criticism, it's worth considering how much energy is drained by self-sabotage and having an overactive inner critic. And this is where the art of self-compassion may help you to meet your goals more effectively. If this has resonated with you, you may also want to explore some other powerful ACT techniques to cultivate self-compassion. There are some specific practices that can help shift from harsh inner voice to kindness and encouragement. And some examples of this are the dropping anchor technique, self-compassionate journaling, or the kind hand practice. And these can all support you in making this shift. I hope that this has been useful to you, and thank you for listening. Wishing you all the best. Go well.